Hello everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to go over, I kind of want to see how the strategy that I've been talking about for the last couple days, and if you guys watch the last couple videos that I've done. Basically, it's the RSI strategy. If you've seen it, you basically, what you want to look for is the first thing you want to look for is the yellow line here, and you want to see if it's way here at the top or way at the bottom. And then you want to wait for you'll make your moves based off of where the yellow line is. If it's way up here at the top, uh, usually you would do a put. If it's way here in the bottom, you usually would do a call. And you would wait for the purple line to kind of push up before making that decision. So I kind of want to look at it with different stocks. I use the example with SPY, but I kind of want to look at some standalone stocks to see if this still works over time, if it's a good strategy. So I'm going to focus on Tesla today, and then I may look at some other stocks in the future using this strategy. But today, because I've heard a lot of things about Tesla in itself, that today that it might start tanking from reports or something. But I just want to look at the strategy overall to see if it works. Now with SPY, you'll notice that it tends to have a pattern, and I talk about this. I think I talked about this in my last video, but it has this pattern of going up, down, up, down, up, down. But that is a little bit different for, let's see, Tesla. How do you spell it? Tesla. There we go. Okay, so with a single stock, the volume and everything might be different. So let's look at it for a couple minutes and to see right now on the 5 minute. If we look at the yellow line, we see that it's way overbought here. So my opinion is, if you follow the yellow line, it's due to come back down, because it can only go up so far that it has to start going back down. There's no really other direction for it to go. It's way above the point here. It should go down. My personal opinion from this point, at least on the 5 minute, is to do a put on Tesla right now. But let's look at the previous patterns of this. Now, if you saw my strategy, you notice that when the yellow line is all the way on the bottom, that's when to do a call. And I want to see if that's effective here. So right here, we see the yellow line all the way on the bottom, touching the bottom. So would this have been a good point to do a call? So if we did, and we wrote it out, we followed the yellow line from the RSI, we would have made 6%, $13 difference in price in almost a day, just by following the RSI. So let's see if that happened again. We see it all the way on the bottom, touching the bottom, right here. You see it touching all the way on the bottom right here. So it was due for a call at this point. It was due to go back up. So what happens right here, if you follow the yellow line, it went up $3.42. So it was right on that. So you wait for another moment when it goes all the way to the top, like this moment. And this moment right here is pretty close to what it is right now. So if you follow the moment when the yellow line is all the way here at the top, all the way at the top, you would do a put, and you would basically watch it and ride it out till right here. You would have made a $3 difference in price. These are short-term gains. Now when I do options trade, I look at either the 5 minute or the 1 minute. So we wait for the yellow line to be either all the way at the top or all the way at the bottom. When it's around or just going back and forth on this middle section, I don't not, because that's a lot of sideways movement there. I will only wait for it to be on the absolute bottom or the absolute top. So we see it happening right here. So the yellow line all the way in the bottom, I would do a call at this point because it indicates it right here. So if we wrote it out and follow the yellow line to about here. This is about, well, it could go further too, but 2 days, a little over, almost 3 days, it went up $5 difference in price. So it seems to be pretty effective no matter which stock you focus on. But for me, I focus on SPY most of the time because it has a continuous pattern of up, down, up, down. But you could do this strategy for other stocks as well. Let's just look at it a couple more times. Right here, if we look at the yellow line, it's all the way on the bottom. So right here, we would come in with a call and ride out, look at the yellow line. As long as that purple line is above the yellow line, we are in profit. That is a $12 difference in price in over almost a day. Let's look at a couple more, see if it's right. Let's see. Gotta wait for the yellow line to be either top or bottom. Okay, right here. Now some of these would be long-term gains, some of these would be short-term gains. The yellow line is close to the top right here. Follow the yellow line. Right about here. There's about $1 difference in price there. And okay, this will be the last one I do. You see the yellow line down here on the bottom. And we see the purple line pushing through. So we will just follow the yellow line. We see a $7 difference in price in an hour and a half. So this strategy works for other stocks. With SPY, you can almost predict the cycles of it going up, down. But with other single stocks, it looks like, it could do moments like being sideways for a while. But it works the same way, but you just have to focus on the yellow line being either all the way at the top. If it's all the way at the top, you do a put. If it's all the way at the bottom, if it's at the top, you do a put. If it's at the bottom, you do a call. And from what I could see right now with Tesla, just as looking at the RSI, at least when the stock market opens, I think Tesla is going to tank or start to go down, at least in the first couple hours of it opening. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on this strategy. I may look at this with other single stocks, but I just want to focus on Tesla today. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.